Hi everyone, welcome back. And as you can see, this is another story time. This is my second time working with 17 for the Thunder video. So I guess this is episode 2 because in episode 1, I talked about working with them on the Eyes on You video. Was that the name of the video? If it's not, I'll just put it right here. But anyway, yeah, this is my story of working with 17 for the Thunder video. And if you do not like these short clips, cut up story times, you can check out my YouTube, and I put the full video there because some people like to watch the full video with no cuts, no interruptions. But yeah, if you don't mind, just keep watching and let's get into the story. Okay, so I got confirmed for this job through an agency, and this agency they contacted me when I was doing another shooting, looking like this. I'll tell a story about this picture in the future. It's for a drama, but anyway, back to this story. So they I can't speak. They contacted me for the Thunder video when I was shooting that drama. But yeah, at first I applied to be painted. Like in the group chat, they were like, if you want to be painted, like let us know. And then like I applied, and then they chose people, and they were like, this is the list of people, check it, and blah blah blah. So I checked the list and I'm not on there. So like a few hours go by, and then the agency messages me privately. They're like, actually, production just called us and they want you to be painted. Are you still available for that? And I'm like, yeah, because usually that's something I wouldn't do, but it's a new experience, and why not? Why not? Like have a new experience getting painted. So it'll be my first time getting painted. So why not? So I was like, yeah, I can do it. And then they're like, okay. So I think maybe 2 weeks after whatever, they tell us that we have to take a taxi to the shooting location, but they put us into groups. They separated everyone, like they asked where we live, and then they put us into groups because we have to share one taxi. And for my group, I was getting picked up first, so I had to order, like reserve the taxi for my group. And when I ordered the taxi, I put the different stops for the other people. And yes, the app allowed it, so it's easier instead of like going to the next place and then telling them, oh, stop here, I'll pick up this person here. Like on the app, you can put all multiple locations. So easy peasy. Oh, my computer. But anyway, easy peasy. And then yeah, so the day of the shooting, we had to wake up early. I don't remember what time. I think we had to be at the location by like 5 or 6 a.m. I don't remember, but it was really early. But yeah, we get in the taxi. I get picked up. We pick up the next person, and I think we picked up 3 people in our taxi. I don't really remember, but either way, we ended up at the destination, and then we get there. And like I said in my last video, for that video, I was extra, and we had different call times. But for the Thunder video, I was an image because the people that were painted were image, and also there were other people that weren't painted. But the first group that arrived to the shoot on this day at this time, this early, we were the first group because some people, well, all of us in this group had custom costumes that were made for us. So like we knew this beforehand, like they asked for our sizes and stuff. But yeah, we knew this beforehand that we were getting custom clothes, and then some people were also getting painted. So we had to go there early to like try on our custom clothes. So if they needed like last minute adjustments, they had time to do that. And also the ones that needed to get painted, like we were going to get painted, like saving time, doing all this stuff. That's why we had to meet early. But also, like, it was kind of a lot of us. So, like, even in the first group, there was a lot of us. So, some people were still getting painted on the set, like in the waiting room. I'll show you my picture. Like, I'll probably put the picture, but I'm not gonna say like just in case I forget to post it. But I think there's a picture here, and also my outfit. Like, it was kind of like a leotard, so it was a little tight down there. But fashion is pain, ain't it? But yeah, this is what I look like. And So while some people were still getting painted, we had to go to the set to shoot something. So we went to the set and we had to, it was like another club scene kind of, but it was like the entrance of the club. So we were like standing in a pathway, and like on either side of the pathway, they told us to stand. And yeah, so one of the members was gonna come and like just walk through the path, and we're just supposed to like dance and vibe on the side of the pathways. But also, like I said, some people were getting painted, but we weren't really sure what we were. Like we were guessing aliens maybe, because I think their reference photo was Doja Cat. Need to Know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch that video. Doja Cat Need to Know. The reference was, I think it was that, because she was painted in that video. So I think that was the reference. They painted us like that. So that's why I'm guessing we're aliens, because I think Doja Cat was an alien too. But also, I think we're aliens because we were different colors. And yeah, we didn't know what color we were going to be, because when people started getting painted, we're like, oh, they're green, they're red, they're pink. And like, we were wondering, like, okay, like, what color am I going to be? Like, and then I end up being red, like this. If the picture's still here, maybe the picture, I don't know. But anyway, so like, even the set, the part that we're doing, the, can't speak, the the part that we were shooting in that moment, like the people standing in the walkway, and people on the sides, like even there, people were still getting painted, because I'm not sure how many people were getting painted, but yeah, people were getting painted because we had to like get it finished. But yeah, so while we were shooting that, the second group of people started arriving, and actually this building was really big, because like the waiting room was, I guess, on the second floor, and then the waiting room was kind of like, if you go past, like at the end of the waiting room, there were doors that led to like a balcony, and the balcony was looking down on the area that we were. So like we could see the people like in the room like arriving, and they were wearing all black. I guess they were told to wear all black. And then like me and the first group of people, I guess our clothes like either were colorful or we were painted. Anyway, so yeah, like we're almost done shooting this first scene, and the other people are arriving, and then when they arrive, they tell the first group to go upstairs. So we go upstairs, so now everyone's on the same floor. And then the next scene that we shoot, I think, I'm not sure if I'm mixing up the order of the sequence, but I think the next scene that we shot was we were on the balcony, and then I think Mingyu was on the first floor, so they were shooting him from the floor angles while we were on the balcony. We were on the balcony just like dancing and vibing, because it's a club. So we did that, and then after we shot the balcony scene, then like the next part was the what's it called, the security camera. I think they said it was like a security camera scene, so they chose some of us for that scene. I'll put a picture here. But yeah, so we go there, and like it's similar to where we started. Like the first scene was the pathway, as I said, and it was like, I guess, entering the club. So the scene, the security camera scene, we were like in front of the entrance of the club. So we were gonna shoot on these stairs, and then like just, they were setting up the camera, so I was just like standing to the side, like against the wall. I was just waiting, and then I was like just looking around, just waiting, setting up the camera. And like I mentioned in episode 1 of Working with 17, I stopped listening to K-pop in 2015, so I don't keep up with all the new groups and stuff. So I didn't really know 17 like that. Like, I wouldn't know the members if I saw them on the street. I wouldn't know their song if I heard it. If you told me it was a 17 song, I'd be like, oh, that sounds nice, but I don't know who they are. I know the name, but not the members individually. So, like, in this moment, I was just, like, waiting, standing there, waiting, setting up camera. And then, like, production, they're walking by. So, just, like, moving, making sure I'm not in the way, just waiting. And then someone else walks by, and then they say hello. So I look up, and I'm like, oh, I say hello back. And I'm like, wait, I don't think that was production, and it was actually Mingyu, because we're about to shoot the scene together, so I didn't even know, because like so many people kept passing, and I just thought everyone was a production staff member, so I was just like minding my own business, and then he comes, he says hi first, and I'm like, oh, hi, and then in this moment, like I know his name now, but in this moment I didn't know who he was. Like in the first episode, I thought the two members were backup dancers, but in this moment, I thought he was production staff until he said hi. So I was like, oh, hi. And then like when we shot the security camera scene, they positioned us like on the steps, and then they told us to act like it was a photo booth. Like in the photo booth, like you take a picture, and then there's a few seconds in between, do a different pose, and then take a picture, wait, do a different pose, take a picture. That's what they told us to do. They just told us no peace signs, but just pose for each thing like a photo booth. I think they did a countdown, like 3, 2, 1, pose, 3, 2, 1, pose. I don't remember. But yeah, I'll post the video. I think he posted behind the scenes clip on his Instagram. But yeah, like between takes, we would just stand there and just wait and stuff. And I remember at one point he was like fixing his shirt or something, and he accidentally elbowed me. Like he was standing to my left, so he accidentally elbowed me. But it wasn't even hard. Like he was just trying to fix something on the shirt, and he's like, "Oh, sorry." I was like, "Oh, it's fine." But yeah, I'm just telling you these random moments because it's a story, so I'm trying to give you as many details as possible. But yeah, so we do the different poses and stuff, and then I think we do it multiple times because I guess the lighting, and also it was I think it was a black light. So even though I'm red, I look darker than the actual paint because as you can see in the pictures that I showed, like I'm not. It's kind of a bright red. So yeah, I think the black light just made it darker, and also yeah, so they were like fix the camera or like set up the cameras. So like in between, we're just like waiting and like do different poses and stuff. But yeah, they just told us no peace signs. So you just had to like figure out what you were gonna do. But actually, the the because I was watching the playback and stuff after they shot the stuff, but the video that they used in the music video, I thought I had a better pose. Like one of the takes that we did, I had a better pose, but I guess they chose the one Mingyu. I guess the one he wanted, but which is fair, it's fine. But yeah, I just like my good poses were not in the video. That's a shame. But anyway, so after this shoot or this scene, I think we have a break time. Like we rest because we're about to go to the other set. Like I said, it's a really big building, so the other set is like down the hall or whatever. And then the other set is really big. So like this set has like different like spots in it to film. And then I think the first thing we do is actually I don't remember the order. I think the first thing is the whole group does their choreography. So they position us to stand in one spot, and then the members are standing in front of us, and then yeah, they use this clip in the video, but yeah, the members are in front of us dancing, and then we're just behind them, like just vibing to the music. And I think in this moment they did play the actual song because, like I said in episode 1, sometimes when you shoot a music video, they play the real song or like a distorted version of the song. But I think they were playing the actual song, so we're just like vibing to the song while they're doing the choreography. And then after that part, there's this room has like a long walkway, so they positioned us again to like stand on either side of it, and then the member was gonna come through, and then they told me and this other guy to like stand closer to the end, and then when the member comes, we're supposed to like put our arm around him or like get close to him and like start like vibing with him, whatever. And then yeah, so we do that, different takes, and then like throughout all this time we have multiple breaks, but I just don't remember because I barely remember the order we shot things, but I think after that part we have like a lunch break or something, and then after we shoot with them like in another part of that second set. We're on a like a lower level, and then we have to dance behind one of the members while he does his solo shot, and that part is in the video too. But the weird thing, this is one of the weird things about the shoot because there's a lot of people. I can't say too much because I'll save that for another video. But one of the annoying things about this shoot was that some people, like some of the people that were like dancing, like one of the models, some of the models, they were not listening to production. Like they tell us all these rules and stuff, and then you're supposed to follow them. You're supposed to be professional, but some people are not professional, and some people do not listen. So like even the production team, like they would tell us, like some people they actually brought to the spot. They're like, okay, you stand here, you stand here, you stand here, and then we're like, okay, this is where we're supposed to stand. Like you're supposed to listen to production. Like you can't just do whatever you want. So whatever you do, you're working. You're supposed to be professional. Do your job. Listen to production. So we were there. They put us in our positions, and then some people they were supposed to stand like in the back or whatever behind us, like stay in your spot. So the production team was like, "Oh, you guys are like too close to the camera. So can you guys like step back?" So like I'm trying to step back. Why is no one moving? So like the people behind me, oh my gosh, some people do not listen. They're just, oh no. Like if you want to be on camera, that's fine, but can you listen to production? Like they're saying we're too close to the camera. So can you step back so the people in the front can step back? So like they say it again, they're like, guys, can you step back? So like I'm making sure that I'm not stepping on anyone. So I look back to make sure I'm not stepping on anyone's foot. So when I step back, I put my foot back. Why is there a foot going up? They told us to step back. So why is someone trying to step up? I have multiple stories of this, of people being unprofessional on set. This is just one of them on this shoot, but there was an annoying girl on the set. Everyone was like, what is she doing? She's doing the most. She's doing too much. But I will save that for another video because it goes with another topic that I have planned. So I'll save that story for another video, which is for another topic. But anyway, I told you that story just to tell you that sometimes people are not professional on set. Like, this is a job. Do your job. Listen to production because they're the ones in charge. They're the ones that know like what's going on. They have the director's vision. And if you listen to them, then it makes their job easier because the production goes smoother. And like, how are you not going to step back when they tell you to not, or when they tell you to step back, how are you not going to step back? Like, they want you to step back. So how, like, if I'm in the front and you're not stepping back, that means I can't step back. And when I do step back, why are you stepping forward? Because like I said, the production team, they positioned some people in the spots. So if you are just not listening, then it makes all of us look bad because they're like, they also, it doesn't just make us look bad. It makes the agency that hired all of us look bad because if you are not listening and like you're causing problems for the production team, then they're going to be like, oh, dang, this agency, like they hired this person. And like sometimes one person can ruin it for everyone, which I'll mention in another story because that also happened. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Back to the music video. So we shoot that scene, and then later there's another scene. They wanted guys to like group up because one of the members he was gonna do like crowd surfing, body surfing, whatever you call it. So like they wanted like the stronger guys because they wanted the stronger guys in the middle because of course they don't want him to fall. So they kept the stronger guys in the middle so that they can like carry him. I think he had to jump back and then just hold him and like bounce him or something. Wait, did they pass him around? I don't think they passed him around. I think they just held him in place. But yeah, I'm barely strong enough to lift my own arms. So how am I gonna hold up a body? So I was just standing to the side. So of course, good on them. Like just asking the stronger guys to stand in the middle. I was just standing to the side, like just dancing. But yeah, what else happened? So there was also a scene where what's his name? I think in the music video, Vernon. I think he was like on a stretcher, or wait, what are those things called? He was on something. He was laying on something, and then there's like an explosion. So during that scene, it was the dummy, and then like there was like cannons or whatever, like shooting stuff. So like the dummy would go and then hit a speaker or something. I forgot. But then there was an explosion, and then like I don't remember what we had to do, like just dance or something. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm trying to remember if there's other parts that I missed. If I missed anything, I'll just put like bullet notes on the screen. But yeah, during this time, I was also in the process of moving. So we weren't allowed to bring our phones. Some people did, but we weren't allowed to bring our phones. So I left my phone in my bag. So like when we were shooting, I would go to the set and then I would go back to check my phone when we had break time. And then like I was like messaging this realtor, and then my hands were red, so my phone looked all bloody and stuff. But yeah, so this shoot is a pretty long shoot. And actually, it was a little cold too because like my costume that I showed you earlier is a lot of skin, and a lot of us had a lot of skin showing. So I think I'm not sure if the air conditioner was on or if it was just cold outside because it was nighttime or whatever. But it was a little cold that day, and yeah. So we do multiple shots. There was a scene with a birthday cake where just they tell us to stand around and just I don't know, dance. And did they tell us to say happy birthday? I don't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, we're just dancing. There's a lot of dancing. It was a club, so we're just dancing. And I remember my friend told me, because she was also painted, she was like, one of the members asked her or someone else, like, oh, so what are you supposed to be? Because we were painted. And he was like, what are you supposed to be? And they're like, I don't know. But I'm guessing we were aliens, because we look like aliens, right? I don't know. But yeah, so if I'm missing anything, I'll just put it on the screen. But I feel like that's most of the story. But yeah, at the end of the shoot, we had to go home the same way we got there by a taxi. And this is how I was looking when I took that taxi. And we didn't have time to like wipe it off. And also, it's a lot of paint. So I had to ride in the taxi looking like that. I was so embarrassed. Like I was sitting behind the driver and someone else was sitting to my right. But yeah, I was sitting behind the driver. I did not want to look up. I did not want to look in the rearview mirror because if he was looking at me, he'd probably be looking at me like weird, like what is going on? Like why is he painting like that? Like it is not Halloween. Like what's going on? So yeah, the whole time I took that taxi ride home, I was just on my phone, avoiding eye contact. Even when I got out of the taxi, I was just like, "Kamsahamnida," and I was just left like no eye contact at all. Like bye. Don't look at me. And then I quickly walked into my house. But yeah, I got home, took a shower. It took a while for that paint to come off. And like even 2 days after, like I think that's how long it took to get all the paint off, like 2 days. Cause like I kept finding it like, dang, like there's still paint, like, you know, like on my back, like, oh, there's a spot. There's a spot. But yeah, it took a while for that paint to come off. But it was a nice experience. Like I would do it again. Like it wasn't like permanent paint. It was just like hard to take off. And I think I stained my body towel from the shower. Anyway, so yeah, that's my experience working with 17 on Thunder. And again, they're nice. Like I guess they talked a bit with some of us. Nice, like nothing bad to say. Another nice group, like my first story with Idol. So nice, nothing bad to say. 17, really nice, nothing bad to say. Like it was a nice experience, a nice shoot, and yeah. There are some parts in the story I left out because I'm saving that for another topic for another video, and that video is a little messy with some tea. But yeah, it has nothing to do with 17. It has nothing to do with the production. It has nothing to do with who's their label? Hype? No, I don't know. I don't know. But it has nothing to do with them. It has something to do with the people that were hired to work on the music video, like the extras and the other models and stuff. That's another topic for another video. But yeah, this is a positive video, so I'm not going to say in this one. But yeah, the other topic, if you want to hear about that in a future video, like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, all that. But yeah, that is the end of this video and the story. And if you want to watch the full video, go to my YouTube. But I'm pretty sure if you made it this far, maybe you saw the other parts. But if this is the first part that is recommended to you on your page, if you don't like the cut up videos of stories, then go to my YouTube. The full video is there with no cuts, no interruptions. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching.